Hey guys, by Austin Ramos, and this past Sunday the Miami Dolphins defeated the New England Patriots 33-24. And I know this video is coming at you guys very late. It's about 2 days after. Drove up from Miami to Orlando yesterday, and also the news of Brian Flores getting fired happened. So I wanted to take some time to evaluate everything. But I will be coming out with a separate video for the Brian Flores firing and what does it mean for the Dolphins? Who are possible candidates? I want to do some more research before I dive into that topic, and then also we'll have a season review in terms of week 1 through week 18. I'm probably going to divvy it up into a couple of episodes, so stay on the lookout for that. But yeah, let's talk about this Miami Dolphins New England Patriots week 18 game. It was all Miami from the jump. I mean, first drive the Dolphins had, they took the ball down the field and then scored a touchdown to Jalen Waddle, which was very good, a 77-yard drive. And then pick six, Xavier Howard. Dolphins are instantly up 14-0 within first two plays. So, I mean, it looked all very good. And me at the game, I was just sitting back, relaxing, cruise control, no big deal. And then it was Patriots started to mount a little comeback, made it actually a close game, and then in the final possession, the Patriots started doing laterals and stuff like that. Pick six for the win, to guarantee the win. So that was very good. So I said 3 keys to victory. One was make Mac Jones uncomfortable. I think they did that very good very early on. In the second half, the Patriots kind of regrouped and found a way to deal with a lot of the pressure that the Dolphins were giving them. So 50-50 on that. And then let Tua air the ball out was my second goal. 100 yards, I mean, isn't anything crazy. But he didn't do anything that cost the Dolphins the game, per se. But definitely the Dolphins found an exploitation in the run game, and they did that very well. So that was very good. And have fun. I think they did enjoy that game, especially all the defensive plays. I mean, the defensive players had a great time. Offensive players, not so much, but they were able to have some success and help the Dolphins get the win, so that was huge. So, with that being said, let's get into some of the stats. Mac Jones for the New England Patriots went 20 of 30, 261 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, sacked twice for a loss of 16 yards. In the first half, Mac Jones did not look great at all. Second half, he started to pick things back up, so definitely a big change in how his play was. Tua, on the other hand, went 15 of 22, 109 yards, 1 touchdown, was sacked once for a loss of 6 yards. Not great, but not horrible. You can call it what you want. Next for the Patriots, the rushing game. Brandon Bolden was their leading rusher. 7 carries, 46 yards, 1 touchdown. And Damian Harris was after him, 11 carries, 36 yards, 1 touchdown. And Ramondre Stevenson had 4 carries for 34 yards. Everyone else was in single digits. For the Miami Dolphins, Duke Johnson cracked 100 yards again. He had 25 carries, 117 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he had a long run of 27 yards. That was great. Philip Lindsay, 11 carries, 40 yards, 7 was his longest. Tua had 5 carries, 38 yards. He had a 23-yard run, which scary. He was splitting kind of 2 defenders, but one of them was luckily getting blocked. I was like, slide, just slide. You got the first, just slide. But he was able to break through and get even more yards, which was great to see. Myles Gaskin had -1 yards. As a team, the Dolphins had 195 yards. That was their biggest total of the entire year. Way to go out with a bang. Good job. Patriots' leading receiver is Hunter Henry. He had 5 receptions, 86 yards off of 6 targets. I think that's one of his first drops this year. Then Jacoby Myers, 4 receptions, 70 yards. Damian Harris, 4 receptions, 36 yards. Brandon Bolden had a touchdown, and that's pretty much it for the Patriots. Durham Smythe was the Dolphins' leading receiver. You know it's not a good passing game when Durham Smythe is the leading receiver in terms of yardage, at least. 2 receptions, 32 yards. Longest was 17 yards, average about 16, so pretty much the same thing for both catches. Jalen Waddle, 5 receptions, 27 yards, 1 touchdown. He broke the NFL rookie reception record with when he broke it, it was 102, but now I think he got it up to about 104, if I'm not mistaken. I can tell you exactly right now. Either way, I'll tell you at the in the season recap. Mike Gesicki, 2 receptions, 22 yards. So it just wasn't a great passing game from the Dolphins, but didn't need to when the running game was very effective. By the way, the Dolphins had 43 rushes, which was probably one of their season highs. Fumbles, Jacoby Myers fumbled one and lost it, and so did Mac Jones. Sam McGlavin recovered it. I think you could call that a pick six, but it is what it is. And Jalen Phillips recovered the Mac Jones fumble. Defensively for the Patriots, Jawan Bentley had 17 total tackles, 9 solo. Adrian Phillips was next with 11 total, 10 solo, 1 pass deflection. Kyle Van Noy had a sack, tackle for a loss, QB hit. Dietrich Weiss had a tackle for a loss. J.C. Jackson had a pass deflection. And that was pretty much it for the Patriots. They did not have the best defensive day. They were able to force stops in terms of getting the Dolphins off the field, but they were not really able to make big plays, which I think the Dolphins set apart when you're looking at whose defense performed better on Sunday. So for defensively, Brandon Jones was the leading tackler, 8 total, 4 solo, 1 QB hit. Christian Wilkins, 7 total, 6 solo, 1 sack, 1 tackle for a loss, 1 pass deflection, 1 QB hit. I mean, big game. Christian Wilkins has been very one of the more improved players of the Dolphins this year. Andrew Van Ginkel, 7 total, 5 solo, 1 sack, 1 tackle for a loss, 1 QB hit. Jerome Baker had a pass deflection. Xavier Howard had a pass deflection and a pick six. Zach Sealer had a tackle for a loss. Manuel Agba had 2 pass deflections. One of them was huge. And then Sam McGlavin also got a touchdown. Pick six was Xavier Howard. He had a 37-yard interception touchdown, which was great. Kick returns, Gunnar Owuski had 1 for 24 yards. Philip Lindsay had 2 returns for 38 yards. Longest was 20 yards. Gunnar Owuski also had 2 punt returns for 20 yards. No punt returns for the Miami Dolphins. Nick Folk, the kicker for the Patriots, went 1 for 1 on field goals and 3 for 3 on extra points. Jason Sanders went 2 for 2 on field goals, 3 for 3 on extra points. Jake Bailey had 3 punts for 138 yards. 1 was in the touchback, 2 were in the 20, longest was 47. And then Michael Parley had 4 punts, 209 yards. 2 were in the 20, longest was 63 yards. He had a pretty good day punting, honestly. Now, time of possession was big time in the Dolphins' favor, 33 minutes and 36 seconds, and Patriots 26 minutes, 24 seconds. Patriots actually had more total yards offensively than the Dolphins, but they also had 3 turnovers, which was not in their favor. This was a very good game. I wasn't very upset with what was happening on the field. I understood that the Dolphins' offense passing game was going to be troubled, so they opted to find an exploitation and run the ball. And I noticed that very early on in the game, and they stuck to the run, which was really good. That was something that I've been preaching pretty much almost the entire year. It doesn't matter what you find success doing, as long as they're staying consistent with it. Don't just run the ball and then shy away from it, or don't just run the ball, throw the ball and then shy away from it. If you find something that's working, keep doing it. And they were able to do that the entire game, which is very good for the Dolphins. And how do you guys feel about the season? Dolphins finish off 9-8. Patriots finish off 10-7 and are in the playoffs. Dolphins are not. Win away, and they are in the playoffs. So bad start to the season. We're going 1-7. Won about 9 straight. 7 straight. Lost 1 and then won the last one of the year to close it out to finish off 9-8. 6-3 at home, which I think is very good for the Dolphins. But too much losing early on in the season really hurt this Miami Dolphins team, and losing games that you shouldn't have lost. There are definitely other characteristics of why the Miami Dolphins are not in the postseason right now and why Brian Flores is out the door. There is more to that, but I will cover that in my next video. So just stay on the lookout. It should be coming out tomorrow. I'll probably make it later on today. And the season recap, I am contemplating doing a long form one or kind of like a series, divvy it up, probably like 3 games each or something like that. However the math works out. But yeah, let me know what you guys think I should do in terms for the season recap. And appreciate you guys for watching. And game picks videos also coming out later this week. So stay on the lookout for all those videos. Appreciate you guys for watching. And it's the end of the season for the Miami Dolphins. Let me know what you guys thought of this Miami Dolphins game. And not only that, but also their season. Thank you guys for watching once again. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.